It all began on a cold night in New York City. Samantha Hartsoe, a young woman new to the city, was lying awake in her tiny apartment. She'd moved to Manhattan for her first job. The place was old, cheap, creaky floors, thin walls. But for her, it was freedom. She didn't care about the peeling paint, the rusty bathroom pipes, or the eerie silence at night, at least not at first. The first sign was the draft, a strange cold breeze that kissed her neck every night when she brushed her teeth. It came from behind the bathroom mirror. At first, Samantha thought it was nothing. Maybe the building was just old. She plugged the vent, she checked the window. Nothing worked. The cold breath kept blowing, and then the whispering started. One night, brushing her teeth, she heard it, a faint hiss. She froze. She leaned closer to the mirror, wiping away the steam. Behind her reflection, she thought she saw something shift in the dark corner. She spun around. Nothing. That night she didn't sleep. The next night she heard it again, but louder. A murmur, a soft sss, like someone exhaling her name. By the third night, she knew she couldn't ignore it. Samantha grabbed her phone, switched on the flashlight. She stood in front of the mirror, heart pounding. She touched the glass. It was cold as ice. With trembling fingers, she tapped the corner. The mirror wobbled. She noticed rusty nails barely holding it. She whispered to herself, "This can't be right." With a kitchen knife, she pried at the edge. The mirror cracked. She flinched, but kept going. A piece snapped off, and behind it was darkness, a gaping hole, a hole that shouldn't exist. She pulled the mirror aside. Dust fell in a soft cloud. She leaned in, shining her light. She expected pipes, bricks, anything but this. Behind the mirror was a tunnel, rough concrete walls, wires dangling, cold air swirling out like a breath from the deep. It stretched back, deeper than her flashlight could reach. She recorded a video, posted it on TikTok. She didn't expect much. When she woke up the next morning, her phone was exploding, millions of views, comments pouring in. "OMG, go inside, don't go, it's haunted, there's someone living there." Samantha couldn't let it go. Curiosity, stronger than fear. She called two friends, Alex and Nikki. That night they showed up, gloves, masks, headlamps. They pushed her bathroom sink aside. They crawled through the jagged opening one by one. Inside, the smell hit them, damp concrete, mold, something older, rotten. The passage was just wide enough to crawl. Their lights flicked across old insulation, splintered wood, scraps of paper. It felt wrong, like they were crawling through the throat of the building. At the end, they found it. A rusty metal door, half buried in the concrete. Alex pushed. The hinges squealed like a dying animal. The door opened into pitch black. Their lights cut through the dark. What they saw made Samantha's stomach twist. It was a full apartment, hidden, forgotten. A tiny kitchen, sink full of black mold. A cracked fridge, buzzing softly, even though there were no wires. Inside the fridge, glass jars, sealed shut, filled with thick, dark liquid. A lone chair in the corner. On the wall, old newspaper clippings pinned with rusty nails. Some clippings were torn, others so faded only a few words could be read. Disappears. Never found. Behind walls. In the bedroom. A single metal bed frame. A stained mattress. Dark spots soaked deep. A cracked lamp, still plugged in. No bulb. Nikki found a small locked box under the bed. She forced it open. Inside, a brittle leather notebook. Old receipts. Black and white photos. One photo, a woman, hair covering her face, standing in a hallway. Maybe this hallway. The next photo, the same woman, closer. Her face clear, but her eyes scratched out. Then, the scratching started, a soft rustle, like fingernails on the wall. Alex swung his light. Nothing, a whisper, a hiss, drifting through the dark. Samantha clutched the notebook, flipped through it, trembling. Handwriting, jagged, frantic. "Don't close the door, don't turn your back. She lives behind the glass." Nikki shivered. "Samantha, let's get out." They turned. The metal door had shut behind them. They hadn't touched it. Alex yanked the handle. Stuck. He pounded. Nothing. Then, footsteps. Slow, bare feet on concrete. Closer, closer. At the far end of the hallway, a shape, a woman, pale, barefoot, hair dripping down her face. She moved, but her feet didn't touch the floor. Alex dropped his light. It rolled across the floor. The shadow grew longer. The woman lifted her head. Where her eyes should be. Only dark, empty sockets. She raised her hand, scratched the wall. Nikki screamed. The woman's mouth opened, wider than humanly possible. "Why did you look?" The shadows pulsed. The concrete walls seemed to breathe. A rumble, the building shaking from within. Samantha's flashlight flickered. She grabbed Nikki's hand. Alex pulled at the door with all his weight, metal screeching. The woman floated closer, gliding, her mouth still open, whispering, "Come back, come back, come back." Then, the door burst open. Cold air slammed into them. They scrambled out, through the tunnel, the mirror, the bathroom floor. They sealed the hole, nailed the mirror back. Samantha left that apartment. She never went back. But sometimes, late at night, she hears it again, a hiss behind her bathroom mirror, wherever she lives. In the silence, a voice that whispers, "You shouldn't have looked." Yes, the tunnel, the hidden apartment, Samantha's viral videos, documented, news outlets, TikTok. But the rest? The woman? The eyes? The whispers? No one knows. No one wants to look to find out. Do you? Would you dare to look behind your mirror? Please like and subscribe for more video like this.